mysteries and legends, where the unexplained meets the unforgettable. I'm your host, Don from Investigation 13. Join me on a journey into the unknown, where we'll explore the strange, the bizarre, and the inexplicable. From ghostly encounters to cryptic legends, we'll dive into the stories that will leave you questioning what's real and what's just beyond the veil. From ghostly encounters to unexplained mysteries, we'll explore the most bizarre events from around the world.
For the unexplained, it's the unforgettable, unforgettable. I'm your host, Don from Investigation 13. Join me on a journey into the unknown, where we explore the strange, the bizarre, and the inexplicable. From ghostly encounters to cryptic legends, we'll dive into the stories that will leave you questioning what's real and what's just beyond the veil. From ghostly encounters to unexplained mysteries, we'll explore the most bizarre events from around the world.
The Château Ramezay, a historic mansion in Montreal, Quebec, has been the site of numerous paranormal occurrences. Built in 1705 by Claude de Ramezay, the mansion served as the residence of the Lord and later became a museum showcasing Quebec's history and culture. Investigation 13's Dom ventured into the Château Ramezay on a stormy night, October 13, 2017, determined to uncover its secrets. As Dom stepped inside, the creaking of the old wooden floorboards beneath his feet echoed through the empty halls. He began his investigation in the Grand Salon, where lavish parties were once held. The room was dimly lit, with only the faint glow of moonlight peeking through the windows. Dom set up his equipment, capturing the eerie atmosphere. He placed infrared cameras, digital recorders, and EMF meters throughout the mansion, hoping to capture evidence of paranormal activity. Suddenly, a cold breeze swept past him, extinguishing his flashlight. Dom was plunged into darkness. He fumbled for his backup light source, and it flickered to life, casting eerie shadows on the walls. The darkness seemed to have a life of its own, but Dom stood firm, his determination unwavering. He heard whispers, faint at first, growing louder. The words were indistinguishable, but the malevolent intent was clear. Dom felt a presence watching him, its eyes fixed on him with an unblinking gaze. Dom's investigation continued in the mansion's basement, where the servants' quarters were located. He discovered a hidden room, sealed off from the rest of the mansion. The air inside was stale, heavy with the scent of decay. Dom's equipment began to malfunction, capturing strange noises and unexplained movements. He recorded disembodied voices, whispers, and footsteps, which seemed to come from nowhere. As the night wore on, Dom encountered a series of inexplicable events. Doors creaked open and shut on their own, and disembodied voices whispered his name. He began to feel a presence closing in around him, but Dom remained calm and focused. The Château Ramezay's dark history seemed to be unfolding before his eyes. One figure from the mansion's past stood out, Marianne Barbet, the wife of Jean-Baptiste François Berthelot, who lived in the mansion during the 18th century. According to legend, Marianne was involved in a scandalous affair, which led to her untimely death. Some say her spirit still roams the halls, searching for her lost love. Dom felt a deep sense of empathy for Marianne's tragic story. As Dom explored further, he stumbled upon an old diary hidden behind a bookshelf. The diary belonged to Marianne herself, detailing her tragic love affair and her descent into madness. The final entry, dated February 14, 1757, spoke of a dark presence haunting her, driving her to the brink of despair. Dom felt a shiver run down his spine as he read the words, knowing that he was holding a piece of history in his hands. Suddenly, Dom felt a cold breeze brush past him, and he saw a figure standing in front of him. It was Marianne Barbet, her eyes filled with a deep sadness. Dom stood firm, his eyes locked onto Marianne's ghostly form. He tried to communicate with her, asking her questions about her life and death. Marianne's responses were faint and fragmented, but Dom managed to piece together a tragic story of love, loss, and despair. As the night wore on, Dom encountered another spirit, a young man named Etienne, who lived in the mansion during the 19th century. Etienne's spirit was restless, trapped between worlds, and seeking closure. Dom listened as Etienne told his story, a tale of love, betrayal, and tragedy. Dom felt a sense of connection to Etienne, and he knew that he had to help the young spirit find peace. Dom spent hours communicating with Marianne and Etienne, learning about their lives and deaths. He captured evidence of their presence, and he knew that his investigation had been a success. As the night drew to a close, Dom decided to explore more of the mansion, hoping to uncover even more secrets. He made his way to the attic, where he had heard rumors of a hidden room. As he climbed the creaky stairs, he felt a presence watching him, its eyes fixed on him with an unblinking gaze. Dom reached the attic and began to search for the hidden room. After a few minutes of searching, he found it, hidden behind a stack of old trunks. The room was small and dimly lit, with a single window that looked out over the city. Dom's equipment began to malfunction, capturing strange noises and unexplained movements. He felt a presence in the room with him, and he knew that he was not alone. Suddenly, Dom saw a figure standing in front of him. It was a young woman named Sophie, who had lived in the mansion during the 18th century. Sophie's spirit was trapped between worlds, seeking closure and peace. Dom listened as Sophie told her story, a tale of love, loss, and tragedy. Dom felt a deep sense of empathy for Sophie, and he knew that he had to help her find peace. Dom spent hours communicating with Sophie, learning about her life and death. He captured evidence of her presence, and he knew that his investigation had been a success. As the night drew to a close, Dom left the Château Ramezay, feeling a sense of accomplishment. He knew that he had uncovered a small part of the mansion's dark secrets, and he was eager to return and continue his investigation. The Château Ramezay remains one of the most haunted locations in Quebec, a place of dark fascination and paranormal activity. Dom's investigation was just one chapter in its long history of paranormal activity, and many more are sure to follow, eager to uncover the secrets of this haunted mansion.